shared a link 6 minutes ago. Fuck yeah, heard that shit. Thank you for promoting me. I wonder how many people are sick of it yet. But it's fine.
Fuck 'em.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
I don't think we got to the topics.
We didn't. We started on the topics and then got extremely sidetracked, and then Brandon started reciting drinking out of cups.
You roasted.
Started roasting motherfuckers. Went full Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Gotta really fucking enunciate that G at the end of long.
Long.
Or are you just saying lawn with Guyland? Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island.
I'm from Long Island. What are the topics?
Well, that's one of them.
What?
Long Island.
Long Island?
No. Weed.
Weed?
I guess.
Oh shit. First time smoking story?
First time smoking story? My first time I smoked weed, I was alone, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was given a little nug. You know? And I made myself a tin foil pipe, like you do.
Yeah.
And, I roasted that shit. And you know what?
What?
It was gone. I got super baked my
Did
first
you?
time getting high. Yeah.
Did you?
Damn.
I was out of this world. Like, music was so amazing. I wish I could have that kind of experience again, because that's when I remember listening to Through the Glass by Stone Sour.
Good song.
I listened to that song, and I really, really felt, I still remember it, I felt every single note, every single word, every single just, like, I feel like it's a song I've heard like a million times, but it was like hearing it for the first time.
Damn. That's a hell of an experience. Where'd you smoke it? In your basement at your house, or?
Yeah, I went outside.
Is that where you went? Oh,
yeah.
Outside?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopped outside.
My first time smoking weed.
See, I don't know if that was my first time. That was like my first time that I like purposely did. I think I might have smoked with like Scott before that.
Yeah.
I think me and Scott smoked. I don't know, that was my first time like
Actually, just
going
for it.
Just out of my own free will there. Out of my own, yes, I want to smoke this weed right now.
Yeah. Fucking my first time smoking weed. Thomas had smoked weed on his 16th birthday.
You know, as badass 16-year-olds do.
Yeah. I was 15 at the time.
Ooh.
And I was like, man, I want to smoke some weed. So 2 months later, in January of whatever year that would have possibly been, like 2013 or something, Thomas is like, yo, dude, I got some weed, you should come up to the house, and I was like, it's my first time, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna smoke some weed. So we get up to his house, it's the dead winter, dude, it's January, there's a lot of fucking snow, and we, like, hike, like, a mile out into his woods, with this little table, and a shot glass, some scissors, a little tiny baggie of weed, that had, like, a gram in it, maybe, and this little red metal bowl that Thomas had. We hiked like a mile out into the woods. Sat in the snow. Had snow pants, it wasn't too bad. He set up this table, we fucking grinded up this weed, and we smoked. That was my first time, and things were different. I was out in the middle of nature. Nature sounded like that. No, it was just so calm and like just peace, and it was cool. I don't know if I was stoned, but it was different. Definitely.
Yeah. You were there for both.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I actually smoked was with you, because I came over because my grandma died.
Yeah.
And you and Cam were there, and you guys were like, you want it? Nah. Still going over like a more minutes. You want? You sure? Like, give me that fucking thing. And you got so fucking hyped. You're like, oh shit, let go. Alright, this is what you do.
Alright, this is what you do.
Just hit it. Wasn't it like an actual like piece?
It was probably a piece. We were smoking at Cam's.
Yeah.
Those were usually bongs or
first like
hookahs or
major thing I smoked was a bong. Didn't feel it. Well, it felt different.
felt like your lungs were on fire.
Yeah. Then Second time, however, fucking blitzed. Like, I have no recollection of what the fuck happened. Except, well, a few key sequences. Us starting to blast music in Cam's room. Cameron blowing smoke into his kin's face. Somehow made it down fucking stairs. Those were so steep. How the fuck none of us fell, I never will know.
I didn't even remember walking down those stairs. You couldn't have fallen.
Dude, for some reason, felt steep. Then, you and Cameron decided to make chicken patties.
Yeah.
And then you guys looked for, then you saw cake. You just fucking ambushed that cake. I don't think Cameron made those fucking chicken patties. I wake up.
I remember eating that cake too because it was sitting there and I was just
like, I
Right
blacked
on my
out
hands.
for a couple minutes. I wake up, there's a fucking half-eaten peach in my hand. I'm like, where the fuck did I get this? And why the fuck do I have a half-eaten peach? And then you and Cam are just demolishing this cake still. You guys are like fucking goblins over a fucking corpse and shit, eating that shit. I'm like, that's pretty much all I can remember. I don't remember any conversations.
You make smoking weed sound scary, blacking out and shit.
This is my first time, though.
I'm shocked that you even like blacked out though. I mean, I guess I probably could have if I smoked. No, we did smoke you up hardcore for your first time.
Yeah.
We weren't fucking around in those days.
You guys fucked me up.
That's because our tolerance was higher than yours.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get super stoned. So for us to get super stoned, you had to get, like, stupid. But it's fine. Turned out the way that you did, and Cameron turned out the way that he did, so it had nothing to do with, like, how much we pushed you guys.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
I mean, you don't have police helicopters on you.
True.
That's a good thing.
Or kid.
Kid wouldn't be bad if he was in, like, better position. So this is how we just go off topic hardcore.
Yeah.
All the time. What's the next topic?
Music. Inspirations and shit. Like, where you're coming from, I guess. Then we're ever doing topics.
Yeah.
Something new.
The topic idea.
Yeah. We tried, but
Okay.
we're still gonna keep going.
I pull inspiration from a lot of different places when it comes to music. I'd say listening to Wit was the reason that, like, I was like, I can do this too. But musically, I'm finding inspiration from, like, my past with the, like, screaming shit and the punk shit, and I use it all. It's cool. I enjoy.
Yeah. I really like alternative music. That's always kind of shown through whenever I've done anything. Like,
Yeah, with the singing and stuff.
yeah, that was really cool to throw that on. Throw some of that on My Mind Part 2, which you should definitely listen to. That is out. That is a thing.
That is out. SoundCloud.com/Saint Swiss. Very simple URL. Go hit it up. Go listen to My Mind Part 2. It is out. It is deep. You will feel it.
Like, some of my favorite musical artists, I guess, that really inspire me. I really like Syosin. I really like Rise Against.
Rise Against is good.
Like, I really like stuff like that. Of course, our boy Slim Shady.
Oh god, yeah. I feel like every rapper kind of pulls some inspiration out of
And
Slim Shady.
And when I first, I was like maybe in like 3rd or 4th grade. I stole my dad's copy of the Marshall Mathers LP. Slapped that bitch in my CD player. Man, hearing Kim for the first time.
Oh my
As like a 4th or 5th grader, I really feel like that.
That's brutal.
I feel like that really just.
I feel like that's something a 4th or 5th grader shouldn't hear.
I feel like that kind of shaped me into.
my mom
the man
showed
I am
him to
today.
me really young. Like, 97 Bonnie and Clyde young. Like, she showed me that shit. Fucking Stan.
Stan is a masterpiece.
That's
Stan
his
is
best
a
work.
masterpiece.
Especially when it's being bumped by a guy with a flat front car.
I see that guy all the time.
That didn't make sense in, like, anything other than context.
Good old inside jokes. The Stan Mobile.
The Stanmobile. James would get it.
James will understand. James, if you're listening right now,
Just call him out.
call him out right now.
Yeah.
James, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Still love you though.
Still love you though. He has no idea. You know though, James. I'm sure you know. If you think hard enough, you'll know what you did. You know what you did. This
So-
podcast.
It's all over the
I
place.
know, we've taken this in some different directions. Like, we started off with the topic of music, and the last thing that ended it was, I'm gonna hit James. We talked our way all the way.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Hit an inside joke in there.
Threw an inside joke in there that literally no one in the audience will understand. We're doing good.
What's the next topic?
That was such a short conversation about music. It's just like, what are your inspirations? I like music and stuff, and
and then
yeah.
Slim Shady.
And then Slim Shady, like, oh, what's the most popular, most well-known, most fucking obvious rapper we could talk about out of all of the artists that we listen to, out of the vast fucking library between the three of us. We're like, let's talk about M. Like, don't get me wrong, he's great, he's a fantastic artist, and he really is an inspiration to me, especially, but
I know, dude.
this was our discussion on music, guys.
Alright,
Goddamn.
alright, let's backtrack.
Back it up.
Like artists that have inspired you.
Asking Alexandria inspires me to scream. Suicide Silence inspires me to be me. My Chem makes me sad. But I love them. No, in all seriousness, though, I would say those are, like, influences on me because, like, I pull that shit out of my ass, too, sometimes. I'm really feeling it. Podcast isn't gonna hear those vocals, but you have.
Yeah, and they're good.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
My musical influences.
I also
Yes.
like NF.
Well, like one of my favorite bands of all time, probably The Used.
Oh, I love the Used.
Love The Used. I love Bert.
Burt McCracken.
No, literally, the Used self-titled album is something that was like such a cohesive piece, like from front to back. Just every song was fucking good on that, and it sounded like nothing else at the time. And I just love that album to this day. So like, I love The Used. You know, I love like a lot of alternative music. As far as hip hop goes, we mentioned Whit Lowry. As far as like
Yeah.
a modern underground artist that really inspires me, because he's just a guy. He's just a regular guy like me, or he's a regular guy like Saint Swiss over there. And
What's up, guys?
I feel like I'm saying this so awkwardly. I fucked it up.
No, I don't think you fucked it up.
I don't think so either.
Nah.
I think you sound like you.
Sounds like me.
You.
That's unfortunate. Sorry, guys. Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park is one of my favorite albums of all time. I can listen to that front to back and know every single fucking word. That was huge. I remember listening to that so much when I was a kid. Like, my mom would always, like, drive me around in the car.
You didn't hear that shit?
What the fuck's going on out there?
Someone else that was like, what?
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 Music.
What break?
I don't know. Fuck, there's just so many artists that I really like. Like, I like electronic music, too. I like hip-hop. I like alternative. I like some heavy-ass metal. I'm wearing a Lamb of God shirt right now. If that counts for something. They're pretty fucking sick. Sacramentus is a sick album.
Man, I just love music.
I just love... Yeah, same.
Not even like a genre, I just love music.
Yeah.
It brings people together,
It does,
and
dude.
it tears us apart.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to drown myself. You can try this at home. You can be just like me.
I didn't even mean to click that, but it was perfect. Oh, fuck, copyright.
I'm going to drown myself.
Like,
what the fuck?
Just out of nowhere, I'm gonna drown us.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to drown myself. You can try this at home. You can be just like me. Just leaving that in.
This comes out of nowhere.
No.
RKO, I don't know.
I just love so much fucking music, though. I love, like, older, like, punk rock from, like, hardcore punk from like the 70s and the 80s, shit like the Circle Jerks and Black Flag.
Fun facts. One of my favorite bands is from the 1950s. Yeah, 1940s and 50s. It's the fucking
Beatles?
no, it's not. Dude, Beatles aren't that old. It's fucking Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. One of my favorite things in the world. It's only because I grew up with my grandparents, but got a great voice.
Dude.
And he's like 80-some years old now, and he's still got a great fucking voice. Dude had a life. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of inspiration out there.
Yeah.
The Smiths. Love the Smiths.
Mike, this is your podcast. You gotta weigh in on this too.
Oh, fuck.
I've just been naming like completely random artists, not in any sort of like way, just like incohesively in the
Yeah.
corner, like
Are
Oh,
these
I
all
like
your
these guys.
inspirations, Ryan?
are these all my inspirations? I don't
Yeah.
fucking know, dude. There's some of them. I mean,
There's so many.
There's so many for me to list. But
Yeah.
I would say honestly, like I said, like Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park being like one of my favorite albums. I think that hearing that when I was a kid was when I first realized that I wanted to do music. It was the first album I really connected with when I was younger.
Michael Jackson made me want to make music.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like, as a performer,
yeah.
that way, especially,
Yeah.
like his
Seeing
videos,
like he did.
holy fuck.
They were like movies.
They were movies.
Yeah, they were movies. All
Legit,
of them.
like, 20-minute movies, each fucking one.
That's crazy. That's back when music videos were like good.
Like, the shit. Like, that was the hottest thing.
Well, music videos play a much less important role now, unfortunately.
Yeah, it sucks.
It bothers me.
Like, you'd
I
never
love
see them on
music
TV
videos.
anymore.
No.
Yo, MTV back when it was good.
Oh, yeah.
Now MTV sucks. Fuck you, MTV.
Well, yeah, besides the music, they had some kick-ass shows. Fucking Cribs was fucking weird.
I liked
Yo,
Cribs.
Pimp My Ride.
Right? Viva La Bam, Jackass.
Viva La Bam.
La
Yo,
Bam.
Robin Big.
That was the fucking
Yeah.
ghetto channel, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So good though.
Yeah, like, as a performer-wise, it's definitely number one on my list.
Yeah.
And second, as a performer, would be Freddie Mercury.
It's not, like,
Mine's a weird list.
it's not weird, dude. You like what
'Cause-
you like.
Like, Mike showboated, but he fucking commanded those fucking that audience. You seen that
he
shit
had
where he
control
legit
of
goes
them.
like that and they all shut up?
They do, dude. Michael
Like-
Jackson had godlike power
Yeah, and then Freddie Mercury just took it all away.
until someone was like, "Hey, he molested my kid,"
Yeah.
and then
That'll do it.
And everyone didn't like Michael Jackson anymore, except
Then
for the
he
ones
died.
that did.
Then he died, and then everybody liked him again.
Fucking
Kinda.
shame.
Oh my God! So this is gonna be great. Oh no! Oh boy!
That video was a classic. Like, hip-hop wise, it's hard. Because I would say, this is going to sound weird, NWA for certain aspects.
Fuck
To-
the
to-
police coming straight
Like,
from the underground.
getting anger out in writing.
For sure, they sparked a movement.
Dude, like, classic Ice Cube, no Vaseline. Holy fuck, he was pissed.
I wouldn't fuck with Ice Cube.
Dude, fuck no.
Ice Cube's a hard motherfucker. It's hard to top that.
Yeah.
And there's Dre.
Yeah. As a producer wise, he's up there.
Dude, he's
But-
the richest hip-hop artist. At a whopping like $880 million net worth.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Like, beat wise, like instrumental and producing would be Daft Punk. Like, I could see myself making some that kind of music. Like, I would try to do Discovery, but that's very fucking hard to beat.
Yeah.
Random Access Memories, however, I think I could do some of that.
You think so, man?
Yeah,
I want to hear it.
that
I really
I
do.
want to work on that.
I can't say I'm into that music, but I would like to hear something like that from you too. I think you would be
Yeah,
good
at
with
least
that.
once. Like, Give Life Back to Music is a good guitar riff. And Instant Crush is at least the best song on that track. I think it's got the guy from The Strokes on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they add a vocoder to his voice. Vocoder.
Vocoder, dude.
Yeah.
It sounds.
It
so
sounds
sick.
so sick. because it's a tint, and
Yeah.
just the music in the background is intense. I would say I would want to do one in the style of fucking Freaks, just for the hell of it,
Oh my god, yes.
because I want to make a bumpin' song.
We need to make a hype song.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Like, another hip-hop. I know it's kind of, like, started out pretty soon. Maybe Post Malone.
I love Post Malone. I
Post
do.
Malone's
Yeah.
awesome. Post Malone is a really inspiring guy, though.
Oh yeah.
He is, dude. You should have heard the speeches he gave at his concert. It
I
was
want
just
to go to one of those.
they're lit, even when you are with your dad. I love you, Dad.
Your dad is not like the other dads.
Yeah,
Yo,
love you, Dad.
I mean,
Richard.
I made my dad go to a Kill Switch show with me, so
Oh.
that's something. He was having fun too. He was fucking.
Oh, my dad was having fun. We were drinking.
My dad was going hard. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, was it
That show was
Howard
crazy.
or the original dude?
It was the original singer.
I think it's just me. I'm a Howard dude.
Yeah, I prefer Howard's voice too, honestly.
Yeah.
But the original singer is really fucking good too, and it was awesome to see their original lineup.
Yeah.
Dude, when they did My Curse, oh my god, we had a great crowd that night. It was at the Magic City Music Hall when that was still open.
Yeah, dude, I went to a Seether concert. I was the only kid there.
Oh really,
Dude,
hell yeah.
like my uncle didn't know I knew him. He's like, how the fuck you know him? Remedy, bruh. Like that was the hardest shit in 2005. That was their encore.
Hell
All
yeah.
lost our shit, and it was during that time they released that "Fake It" song.
Fake it.
And
Yes.
the coolest thing, I bought a CD, that album with "Fake It" on it, got it autographed. It was already autographed for $20. I
Oh,
still
shit,
have
you
it. And
still have it?
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. And dude, everyone was crowd surfing. I was on like the bar just fucking going hard, and they're just doing Remedy. Everyone's headbanging. So hype. Yeah, what other concerts have we been to?
Yeah,
I
Brandon.
went to a Bless the Fall concert.
I think I've seen Panic
Yeah,
twice.
I met Bo Boken and Lights in an Olive Garden. That was cool. Right before their show. And Brooke got knocked the fuck out, so didn't
Yeah.
really get too far into that. But I met Bo Boken and Lights, so that was cool.
That's fucking awesome.
Like, that's what I told her the next day. I was like, you know, we didn't make it to the show, but at least we met them. Like,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah,
And yeah, Panic. I've seen Panic.
that was the best O-Fest.
That was an awesome O-Fest.
Dude,
I'm still sad that I missed out on that.
we were.
one.
I was so pissed.
I would go back in time right now
And
just to
bring
do that
you
night
there.
again. Yes, and bring you there
It's gonna be like Ryan.
and live that night all over again because it was awesome.
Be like Ryan, you're not going downstate right now, buddy. You're planting your ass right up here. You're coming to O-Fest. Dude, that would have been awesome.
I'd fucking.
We need to head up a show together, boys.
Oh yeah. I
Keep
think I
saying
would
that.
take that blunt you guys were passing. Like fuck it.
We keep saying that we need to go see a show, but we need to actually do it.
Yeah. Who?
I don't know.
I really wish I could have went to the Breaking Benjamin show that was in Syracuse like last week, but it was on a fucking Wednesday.
Why would I have that on a Wednesday?
I don't know. Why do they have shows on Wednesdays at like 6 p.m. when I live over an hour away and get off work at 5? God, how could they inconvenience me like this?
They gotta make money on a Wednesday. Cause why not?
Tell Elias to fuck off on a Wednesday. No, that would have been a sick show to go to though. It was Breaking Benjamin and Five Finger Death Punch over in Cuse. Breaking Benjamin is such a good band. I feel like I've never been disappointed by any of their albums.
I hate to say I've never been too far into them, but I do enjoy them.
I think I've heard a couple songs by them. I think the most popish, like more mainstream band I saw was Maroon 5.
You saw Maroon 5?
Yeah,
Damn.
2011, and Ryhow was there, so me and him just chilled.
Awesome.
Ryhow goes to a lot of shows.
Oh yeah, dude, he was just at a show like what 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at the fucking Breaking Benjamin show I wanted to go to,
Oh.
that little
Yeah.
bitch. God fucking damn it.
I think I'm going to Albany to see Panic in January.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
That should be dope. I'm not a big fan of their newer shit, but
Honestly,
I'll listen to the old shit.
I
They
got-
dropped the music video today.
I
I'm
stopped
not
listening
watching
to Panic after Vices and Virtues, kinda, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I think right before Death of a Bachelor, like after Too Weird to Die, because that was the last one with Spence.
mm-hmm.
Like then I stopped because I thought that one was like an experimental one, but I think it worked.
It did
Wait,
work.
which one
It
are you
was
talking
still
about right now?
Too Weird to Live.
Too Rare to Die.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
one with Miss Jackson.
Yeah, no, I know which one it was.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the songs. It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah. No, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
I did. That was the last one I did.
Really like sure,
Actually
Death of a
like,
Bachelor.
yeah.
Sure, I'd like
Death of a
One-
Bachelor I also enjoyed. I
like
did.
some of it. I liked.
Yeah, I can't say I liked the whole thing, but I
Yeah.
did enjoy this.
Golden Days was fucking hype.
Agreed.
The new one, nothing's really caught
I
my eye.
haven't listened to a lot of it.
No.
Me either. I don't know. I was mainly into like their first three though. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what I really know.
Like I would still say Vice and Virtues is their best work.
Vices and Virtues was like a culmination of them as a band. I feel like
Yeah.
that was when they really nailed a sound.
Yeah. It was a breed between Pretty Odd and Fever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fever though, classic. Pretty Odd, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They never make an album like at least like those first three albums are so different though in their
Yeah.
own rights. Like for being the same group of musicians making such distinct styles.
Yeah.
Like between albums like that, I thought that was that's
Yeah.
what makes them so fucking unique.
Yeah, I think the original lineup were the ones that got me into like more alternative music.
Yeah, because
that's when- MTV2, when that was a thing,
hell yeah.
they had this like channel, like I think it was like third grade, when they released like a fucking But It's Better If You Do, the video,
Mm-hmm.
they would have this like channel in the morning, really early in the morning, like 6
Yeah,
o'clock,
dude.
where it would show music videos.
Yes, I remember
and
that.
I remember seeing The Kill, and I thought, from my 30 seconds, I thought that was cool as shit. Then this popped up, I'm like, I'm visually interested in this. What is this?
Dude,
And then 2 weeks later, I Write Sins drops, and holy fuck.
Dude, I saw fucking Helena on that early morning music
Yeah,
video
same.
program, though. That's when I first
Yeah.
got introduced to MyChem.
Oh yeah. I still think Black Parade, then Sweet Cheers. In
Yeah.
that order, the top two
Three
for me.
Cheers. I think Three Cheers is my favorite MyChem album, personally.
Yeah.
I listen to that back to back to back
Jets
to
Up,
back.
Hang 'em High was fucking dope.
Yes.
And the Black Parade was their epic fucking move.
That literally, it was like a theatrical fucking album, though. I wish
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have seen them on that tour.
Oh, hell yeah.
That would have been awesome. Oh, I would have cried.
Maureen saw them on Black Parade tour, and I'm still jealous about it to this day.
I wanted to see Panic on their first tour. Like the weird fucking vaudeville shit.
Yeah.
I would have loved to seen that shit. Like any like deceased artist who you want to see, like if you had the chance.
I mean, I'm gonna be stereotypical hipster and go with Nirvana, but I would love to see Nirvana live. I think Kurt Cobain's an incredibly talented musician. He's a really big inspiration for me. Like, their music is, I don't know, it's like the reason I like picked up the bass and started playing it. Like, because they have a lot of like really simple, like their music isn't complicated necessarily, but they make it interesting. They make like every song was just so interesting and different. And if I could see a band live, I'd have to go with Nirvana personally.
I think I would have to go probably a similar route to you, because I'm just assuming. I would say probably Michael Jackson or Freddie Mercury.
Exact.
Or, for me, Christina Grimmie. Beautiful voice.
Oh, yeah.
Love her.
I'm sad I never got to see Linkin Park live.
Oh,
Definitely.
yes.
So,
Why didn't that hit my mind?
Damn.
like, honestly,
Linkin Park for sure.
that's
Chester.
what I grew up with, man.
Damn. That got dark.
Oh,
You know.
damn.
I wish I could have seen Robin Williams.
Oh my god. Dude, it's just fucking
Yeah.
non-stop entertainment and laughter. Dude, George Carlin. Holy fuck. Now that I'm, like, older, I understand everything.
Yes.
And I am destined to become that when I have grandchildren. Just talking shit about everything.
I can't wait. I mean, I can wait,
Yeah.
but it'll be cool when it rolls around.
Can't jumping straight to grandchildren right now. It's like,
Yeah, dude, no, I
bit of a
want
leap.
to be 65 right now, collecting my social security, getting my fucking checks, not doing shit.
Oh yeah.
I want to be whatever age it is that I figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life. The age where I may get there.
Oh, okay. 21. 22.
I hope, man. I hope so.
Hope we all make our shit happen next year. I think we will.
We're expanding our boundaries, man.
Oh yeah.
We're hitting up a place with a record label.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna get signed.
Hey.
Let's do it. Let's have our music pushed. Get the fucking film people at the school to make our music videos. And actually, like, finish them and give them to us.
You need to hit up Jordan.
Yeah.
I did last time.
Like, I think I am just gonna write his part out, or just reduce it to a phone call.
Somebody needs to talk to Jordan and
Not
be
gonna
like,
listen to
what
me.
the fuck is going on? Mike,
He's not gonna listen to me.
Mike.
I'll try.
Just be like, Jordan, what the fuck happened with that music video? Because he just straight up ignored both of us.
Yeah.
With the video, like, 99% done. So it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Jordan just decided that he doesn't like us anymore. We're not good enough for Jordan.
And it was his idea, right?
I know, it was literally him
Yeah,
that
he
reached
did
out to
also.
us. Like, I want to make a music video for this song. And then he's just like, just
MIA.
disappears.
Irritating.
Yeah.
Just call him right now.
Last topic. Being artists and creating art, essentially. Your thoughts on that, I guess.
It's fulfilling. It's depressing. It's scary. It's my passion.
It's what I need to do with my life.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that... If you're not doing something fulfilling, if you're not doing something that you believe is good, that you believe can make an impact, then what are you really doing?
Yeah. Exactly, man. We only live on this planet once. Why should we, like, confine ourselves to bullshit?
Why
when
not
we
go
can-
after what you want?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You know, being an artist isn't easy, and we're like underground of the underground. We're like we're like under the fucking underground. We're like the center of the fucking earth, but the center of the earth is a ball of precious metals. And I'm going somewhere inspirational with this, but anyway,
Go for it.
it's like where the, you know, like how we're all the way down in the underground, that's where the raw materials are
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we use to build ourselves up.
to build ourselves up. And who knows where it'll take us, but
It's what we want.
it's where we
That's
need
what
to
we're
go.
going to do. Well said.
Yeah. Like, I feel like as a writer, a filmmaker, I want to have a similar career to Kevin Smith. Like, he's one of my biggest inspirations as an artist and creator.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he has like the podcast thing, which is the main inspiration for this, but also the movies. I tried to make my own Clerks. That didn't pan out, but I want to get to, and I think the movie I've been writing, the one I want to work on with you guys, is my Clerks 2.
I think it would be good.
Like, it's the build up from shitty black and white Clerks little tribute. The middle was like Mallrats, or like, no, that was like the Chasing Amy of it, where it got real nitty. And by the end, it's a full on production.
Yes.
And that story I want to tell is like like how his movies, like, it was pretty much his life story wrapped into a piece and ripping it out of his chest, showing it to somebody and asking, do you get it? And when they say yes, like, I just want people to connect and bring like some sort of entertainment. If they hate it, they love it, I don't care. It's out there. People can do what they will.
Mm-hmm. We say the same thing, dude. I don't care if you hate it. I don't care if you love it. I love what I do. And that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
You want to create the content. It's out there for people to hear.
Definitely.
Doesn't matter if you hate it. Doesn't matter if you love it. It's out there if you need it.
Yeah. And the only
I
negative
like that.
I like that too.
and the only negative side is the platforms now. SoundCloud?
Yeah, there's just
SoundCloud can work.
So much competition.
There's just oversaturation.
Yeah.
Really, when it
And
became
censorship.
when it became easier for artists to create music and distribute music, like digitally, with SoundCloud and with YouTube and
Yeah.
all of the other platforms. There's so much music, so much great music, and so much dog shit,
Oh yeah.
and it's hard to sift through it now, and it's hard for smaller artists to get noticed
Mm-hmm.
without really making either a profoundly different sound, which I haven't seen happen in a while.
What's even like a profoundly different sound these days? Everything's been done.
Yeah.
Or
It's very
by
tough.
getting lucky or knowing someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's really how you...
Or making an extravagant, like, eye-boggling music video that someone sees and everyone just shares because it's so intense and it just has your music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real posty.
Yeah.
I think the problem with censorship now is fucking a lot of creative people up. I'm terrified to put on anything on YouTube.
Yeah.
This I can
Yeah.
get away with. That movie I will not touch because I think that's stand for itself. Sure, I have music issues because the copyright shit, and there's a lot of vulgar fucking language.
Mm-hmm.
You
Vulgar
call
fucking language words like shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, bitch, and tits.
Yes. I'm just worried, like, I don't care about money, but like flag for inappropriate content,
Yeah,
whatever. I'm like,
getting demonetized and even getting suppressed, like not being shown on featured pages, not being
Yeah.
shown in recommended
Yeah.
videos. Like
YouTube's bullshit.
there's so many ways
Like-
that YouTube.
what I would do would turn the video into like a DVD format. Like it's like say like an old school DVD title, some clips, like a compilation of the scenes, and just like click this link to watch the full movie, uncut, uncensored, and you click that, sends you to a different website.
Yeah, that's really the only way to do it now,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Or I'm just fucking gonna make DVDs of it, just give it all to us. Like this is something we made.
That would be cool,
This would
though.
be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Put it in like a time capsule.
Oh yeah.
20 years down the road, open it up like, damn.
I'd
Put it on a
keep my
VHS.
copy.
Put on a VHS.
Put it on a
dude.
VHS.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a fucking indestructible.
And then put a VHS player in the time capsule. Yo, guys, let's make a time
Like
capsule.
one of the all-in-one TVs with a fucking VHS
Yes.
built into it.
Let's
Copy
make a
the
time
movie.
capsule, and in 20 years, let's come back here and dig it up.
We should honestly do that.
I'm down with that.
I think we really should. I think that would be cool. That's something to look forward to in
Let's,
20 years.
let's do it.
Imagine that 41-year-old us come back to Oneonta from wherever we are at that point. Come back to Oneonta, New York, and dig up our time capsule.
That'd be dope.
Or we could do it in Sydney, where we're all actually from.
Yeah.
Know a lot more hiding spots in Sydney that they won't like dig it up themselves.
Yeah.
Dig it in the park.
We gotta do it, man. Oh my god, bury it in the park.
Somewhere in the park. Damn.
20 years down the line. 41 years old.
Damn, what if we have another flood?
By the time we're 41, that's crazy. Like, so much of our life will have gone by.
Changed.
So many things.
I'll probably be a father.
Oh, for sure. By 41, if I'm not a father, I'm never having kids.
I can't even begin to conceptualize in my brain the
What's gonna happen in the next 20 years?
what's gonna happen between now and then.
Can't predict the future, man.
Not.
I
Hard
can
trying
predict
to.
the rest of my week, but I can't predict the future.
The future doesn't exist.
No, it's the present at all points. You guys can't see it, but we're all just staring at each other now because that was fucking damn.
Yeah.
The future doesn't exist. The past also doesn't exist. Only this moment exists. Only what you're seeing, what you're experiencing right now.
But even that turns into the past and doesn't exist after just a mere moment.
So the only things that really matter are the things that we remember, things that stand out.
Damn, time capsule.
Damn. We gotta do that.
If we forget.
We'll make sure we don't forget.
I have an alarm set on my Nokia because I know that'll still work in 20 years.
So, the only things that matter are the things that we remember. That's.
Oh yeah.
We do so many monotonous, repetitive things in a day. And that's
Dude, like 98% of our memory just not there. Don't remember like most of the things we've ever done.
when in reality that's all that we have to hold on to. Unless if you're creating art, when you create something that outlives you.
Yeah. Damn.
Alright.
And that's why we need to create art, to answer your question.
The moment.